How's it going, dudes? Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day wherever you are. It is fucking good to be back. DJ Aiden's version of Madonna, the Eras. How you doing? Much obliged, Andy. Thanks for the belated birthday message, mate. Appreciate it. And Suited Tom, yeah, we can talk about Trump all you want, mate. Not sure how much you're gonna get out of me, but we can give it a go. Oh, I hope everyone's having a great day. A lot going on, it seems, at the moment. Feels really good to be back. Landed back in the UK yesterday night. I'm looking forward to getting back into things. How you doing, Paradox? It's good, man. I hope all is well, brother. Well, it's not really my birthday anymore. It's kind of embered out now. It was a good one though. Feels good to be back in the country though. I think you're going to be seeing me around these parts for quite some time. I'm kind of out for a little while. I'm going to be in the UK until at least May. How you doing, Rob's neighbor? What's good, my man? Yeah, the subscriber mode is only for the chat. So like people can come in if they're not subscribed, but then in order to participate and call me an arsehole or whatever, you got to be subscribed. And then you can unsubscribe and piss off. Good to see you, Rob's neighbor. Hope everything's good, my man. I've been missing out on everything YouTube for a little while. I've been so far out of the game for a little while. Like 2 weeks, I've barely touched anything. I've been pretty much outside most of the time, which has been good. Hello, Paradox to chat. Is this really DJ Aiden? Is it the real DJ Aiden? I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I hope everyone's been good. We've had some good fight announcements. We've got a fairly decent card coming up in Canada this weekend. I'm looking forward to hear. Andy, thanks a lot for the birthday shout out, man. I really appreciate it. You beautiful legend. And of course, if I assume most of you know everyone else in here, but if you haven't, obviously subscribe to everyone's channel. So you've got Paradox to Chad. Bismarck, what's going on? I have a bad feeling Albazi is going to win a boring, dominant decision. That would be very I still think Moreno is one of the best flyweights in the world, and Albazi is toilet water. So fuck that guy. He needs to get his comeuppance for beating for robbing Kai Kara France. And let's face it, if it happened anywhere else in the world, he would have got unanimously a decision 4-1. So I feel a little bit better that it's happening in Canada. I'm also happy that Moreno's taken a little bit of time off. The only way that Albazi's winning that fight is if he gets another robbery, because Moreno is way better everywhere. Hopefully, he can scramble his way out of. Albazi's got takedowns, and that's about it. And he's not even that good at that. How you doing, Westy? What's good, brother? Good to have you back. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into the swing of things, man. I haven't made a YouTube video in 2 weeks, which has been uncomfortable. I'm currently working on another collaboration video. By the way, Bismarck, you need to shout me out on Discord. If somebody could throw the Discord into the chat, I'd love to have you on this next one, Bismarck. I'm basically making a video about well, I don't want to reveal too much, but it's kind of like it revolves around everyone's worst moments they've ever had in MMA. That's kind of the center of it. Or the moment in MMA that pissed them off the most. I would love to have your take. So if you could jump into the Discord, that would be fucking great, Bismarck. But yeah, Albazi's horrible. Albazi's horrible. If he gets past Moreno, he's the luckiest cunt on the planet because he's shit. I think he's a horrible fighter. So no, I think he gets undone. I think he loses. I think he gets finished later on. I hope. Yeah, Andy, it's not a bad idea. I have sort of missed the MMA community a bit, somewhat. It was also nice to take a little bit of a break though, and just to be away from things for a while. I didn't look up anything MMA, so there was like I didn't know that Belal had chickened out until quite recently. I only found out about Machado, Garry, and Buckley um from Dougie, watching a video on Dougie's. It's a good matchup. I said that Garry and Colby wasn't going to happen, and we proved to be right about that one. Um, okay, the Discord link. Hang on a second. I will put it in myself. I'm just being a bit of a lazy prick. I hope Bismarck is still here. Hang on a second. Oh, I'm just gonna call No Chiller Cunt. Hang on. Where's our Discord? Oh, it's here. Where are you? This goes to show you, yeah, that I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. Hang on. How do you add people? No, that's not it. Oh, create invite. There we go. Sorry, dudes. Let me just throw this in here. You're almost at 100 videos. You should try and come up with something really special for that one, Andy. Yeah, I'm not really that bothered about what Colby does either. I'm driving. I'll definitely catch up with. Oh, Rob, I need a video from you as well, mate. You were great on the last one. Yeah, it's getting close. Like I said, I predicted we'd hit 1,000 by the end of the year, and I'm still hopeful we get there. You didn't give me any. Hang on, you didn't give me a shout out on your new video, Docs. Docs, what? How could you? That's what we're all here for, basically, to elevate the musical career of DJ Aiden, the legend that is DJ Aiden. Nice one, Bismarck. I'll give you a shout. Obviously, I think I've got the same name on Oh, there you are, Bismarck. Sweet. I'll add you as a body. Sweet, brother. It'd be good to please leave me alone. Andy, you're so close to 200. Yeah. DJ Aiden, we love you around here, but you've got to chill out, mate. You've got Paradox running and scared, which is very unlike him. So to give the guy a break. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, I get messages in my. I'm trying to hit 150 by the end of the year. You'll definitely hit 150 by the end of the year, bro. Your lives and stuff are actually great. Like, I enjoy them. It like guys will tell you it takes a little while. Like certain benchmarks are tricky. Like the 200, the 300, 500 was quite a tough nut for me to crack as well. But getting to 1,000 just felt like I've been going at a snail's pace. I even hate talking about it. It's the worst. You will get there though. My advice to you, yeah, is just to not worry about it. It's just not to worry about it. That's how I would approach it. Because ultimately, once you get to certain, unless you're planning on making like, I don't know, money from memberships or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, like for somebody who has 150. If I'd gone on live with 150 subscribers, I'd have had fucking nobody in there. I had no one in there for a while when I first started out. It was like me, Westy, Paradox, Jax, like 5 people in here when I first started, and I had over 700 at that point. It was dead zone. So yours is doing really well. I love Docs too, but not 24/7 with him. Yeah, I only love Docs about 8 hours a day. That's about it. That's as much as I can handle. I just realized I'm awake for like half of that, so it's a lot of love to throw out. So yeah, that's generally the state of play of things at the moment. I feel like I'm going to take a little while to get back into the swing of things because I feel like I'm starting all over again. Yeah, man, you just got like it feels scary being harassed at that level. I wish I had one super fan like that though. Be awesome. Actually, maybe I don't. Sounds terrifying. So how we doing for yeah, no, I mean the thing is, yeah, it kind of ranges, Westy. Like it really depends on, we've talked about this in the past. It really depends on what the mood of the chat is, and it's all about timing when it comes down to the chats. It really does. Like it depends on if you just catch people at the right time, and then things just flow. Like I've had a combination of like great chats and just dead ones. It really depends on how people are feeling. It really does. It has very little to do with the host a lot of the time. It's just like what kind of mood is everyone in? What do people feel like talking about? What's the general vibe? It can really vary. I've discovered. So, so yeah, that's about the crux of it, mate. But I'm sure we can get back to the good times again. Yeah, Aaron, I mean, when do we not have beef in the chat? When do we not? How you doing, Aaron? Hope everything's well, bud. We were just talking about the Buckley and to latch on to what Bismarck was saying. I think Buckley might beat him. I think Buckley might beat him. It's a tough one. Let me turn off that Discord. That that is an annoying noise. Yeah, 309 is disgusting. Awful card. This 309 is actually secretly on par with tomorrow night's card. Secretly. And the thing is that I'm very, very worried here because obviously 308, was it 308 that we just got? Or was it 307? Whatever the last number card was the best card we've had in a long time. So I know we're due to have a couple of stinkers. The party I was supposed to go to yesterday got cancelled because there was a drug bust. Oh, fucking hell. So have you discovered who the narc is? And have you strung the cunt up yet? I don't know who I'm going to pick for that fight. I'm leaning Buckley. I think Buckley's been more active. He can kind of, you know, Buckley's got good enough striking to hang with him, and I think he's going to have way better takedowns. Krylov versus Azamat is genuinely the best fight on the card. It's going to be great to have Krylov back. The 309, what is on the 309 prelims? Let me have a quick gander here. UFC 309 does nothing for my ballsack whatsoever. So we've got Veronica Hardy versus Eduardo Mora. So we've got some cake to start things off, which I appreciate. Mickey Gall versus Brahimaj. Basil Hafez versus Oban Elliott should be a good scrap. Jim Miller versus Damon Jackson Marcus McGee and Jonathan Martinez is a really good fight. I love Marcus McGee. I think he's so good. Obviously, having Krylov and Murzakanov back, that should be a banger as well. And then it kind of falls off a cliff. Chris Weidman and Eric Anders. I mean, what is that doing on a main card in 2024? Bo Nickel and Paul Craig. I mean, this card is so bad that Vivian Narujo and Karine Silva as the feature fight is actually fine. How you doing, No Chill? What's good, man? What is good, No Chill? I need that video, you son of a bitch. I can't get the festivities started until I get your version. And yeah, we do need more Andy B videos and posts. They do brighten up my day. Ian Garry is going to win a boring ass decision, in my opinion, but I'm not confident since he's vegan and has no strength. Has it been confirmed as to I'm assuming it's a 3-rounder, right? A 3-rounder. Who does that favor in your opinion? I think Buckley's going to look good in that fight. He's been so. I think Buckley's been so much more active. I like Buckley in that fight. I'd rather watch 302 start. Yeah, 302 was an absolute stinker as well. 302 was god awful. There was like one good fight on that card. On paper, it wasn't that terrible, but to watch, it was god awful. And by the way, shout out to Bismarck MMA, shout out to Nocho MMA, shout out to Paradox to Chad. It's a 5-rounder. I think Buckley will win that then. Because I think Buckley will drain him out. I like Buckley a lot. I've been saying since for a long time that he's going to be top 5 when he decides to settle into a division. And I think welterweight is better for him. So I can definitely see him. He's pretty much near the top 5 now, right? I think he could beat Ian Garry, and I hope he does. The thing is, though, I will say this: Ian Garry is very good. I know he's an annoying cunt, and he's an embarrassment to the male gender, but he's actually a very good fighter. So I kind of it's the point that I'm making here. It's a very good fight, and it's a fight that makes sense in the division. You didn't get to watch the last fight card. Oh, Crystal, you missed a doozy. It's actually worth going back and watching from beginning to end. It's one of those cards here where I was slightly fucked off my head at the time. But we got to like the end of the prelims and I felt like we're done here. If it had stopped there, I would have been really satisfied with how the card went. And I didn't realize we had like 5 fights left. I thought we had 1 or 2. It was unbelievable. It was for me, it was by far the best card of the year. I thought it was better than 300. Because 300 had like a lot of lulls in it, where there were a couple of fights that kind of took away from what was happening, like slowed the momentum down a little bit. It felt like high octane throughout during 308. I kind of like seeing Garry win boring decisions. It's funny how mad people get it. Yeah, how's it going, Dougie? What's good, bro? You always turn up at the best time. He is, though. He's just a generally embarrassing cunt. He is. I'm kind of glad that he left Ireland as well. We couldn't have given him away faster. Like when he left and went to Brazil, we were you can have him, take him. We were all delighted, mate. But he's good though. Hamzat is one that I've got to be honest, yeah. I'm glad that somebody brought this up because I have to eat some humble pie on this one. I was wrong about Hamzat Chimaev. I've been slating that cunt for about 5 years now, saying he's not that good. The way he ran through our boy Robert was both sad and impressive at the same time. Who would have known that his best performance would have come against probably his best opponent to date? It's crazy. How you doing, Piccolo? What's good, man? Gary is not a nice guy. Gary's a cockroach. I'm telling you right now, yeah, one day Garry is gonna turn heel and it's gonna be amazing. He's gonna catch his wife getting dick down, and suddenly you got to remember, yeah, the only reason why I give Garry some leeway, right? It's because he's 25, 26, right? Of course he's a simp. He's got his first bit of pussy, he's a bit excited. He doesn't understand the game at all. And one day he's gonna wake up next to this old, wrinkly fucking witch, or he's gonna catch her cheating or whatever, and she's gonna take him to the cleaners, and he's gonna go fucking scorched earth. And he's gonna go Chad. I'm calling it. And he's gonna end up being, well, not loved, because let's not go too crazy. He is an annoying bastard, but he's gonna have a good You weren't wrong. Rob slipped, bumped his chin, and cracked his bone on the way down. It was a fluke. Yeah, I want to believe that. I don't know. It was an impressive performance. I maintain this though. If Robert had managed to squeak his way out of that first round, I think he would have been fine. But he didn't. I didn't realize how fucked up Rob's general face is though. The guy has like granny mouth. And I'm surprised that nobody took advantage of that before. I predicted Hamrat to have the best performance of his career. By the way, boys, speaking of the best well, while we're here, if you guys could throw up some decent parlays for tomorrow, I'm literally at a loss. I've got 3 fights in my parlay right now, and they're soy as fuck. I've got a woman in there. That's how bad it is. I'm really struggling. And I predicted Ilya to struggle early, then finish Max. We were watching that live. I think I was in Dougie's chat, which I often am. Shout out to Dougie's Corner. Always great watch-alongs. Watching it live, I felt like Ilya was fading. I thought Ilya was fading out of the fight, and I thought Max was starting to, out zombie him, and then bam. What a performance from Ilya, though. Can't talk shit about him anymore. Yeah, I don't like the injury for Rob now regarding the rest of his career. Yeah, Rob's done. I'm sorry to say. Because the thing is that they're talking about I think Guru came out and mentioned them doing Robert versus Fluffy Hernandez. That would be the worst fucking fight for him. Hernandez would drown him. All love for the MMA YouTube community. Yeah, man. You know, it feels really, really good to be back. I did like the most low energy stream of all time. While I was still on holiday. Lynn Horf, Siddy, and Jourdain. It's not a bad one. Tai Bets, how you doing, my man? I've got I think on mine. I hate to do this because whenever I do it, they always fuck up. I think I've got. This is what I'm saying. I've got Jasmine Jasuda Vicious. I've got Brandon Moreno, and I have a feeling that Ayman Zahabi is gonna be Pedro Munoz as well. Those are my 3. But I can't leave it at that. Fluffy is next up. I've been saying Fluffy beats Whitaker. Bismarck, I feel like you and I have the same opinions across the board. If you look at my early prediction videos at the start of the year, I've been saying Fluffy's going to be top 5. I've read that Izzy is fighting Imavov now. Izzy understands what's happening around him. He can see that Hamzat's rising up. He can see that Strickland's going to get a title shot and that he's nowhere near it. He can see that there's certain... Like, Baralho would be a horrible fight for him. Izzy taking Imavov is a very smart fight. Because I think Imavov will strike with him. And I think he can win that. I'm going to do a detailed analysis for tomorrow's bets. I'll send you what I'll come up with. Paradox, are we doing a... And no chill, you for that matter. Are we going to do a watch-along tomorrow? I know I sounded you guys out about doing one for 307 or whatever it was, or 308. I could not get an internet connection whatsoever. Robert should be lucky if he can still beat his D. I mean, fortunately, with the amount of kids he's got, I don't think he's got any trouble in that department. But no, Rob, we're not going to see Rob for, I would probably say at least a year. At least. He's probably not going to be even in the gym for the next 6 months. Jasmine Moreno, Zahabi are all my picks as well, but I could see Pedro winning or Albazi juicing. Yeah, I think Moreno is going to be way too good for Albazi. Mark Andre Barriot, I like him. The Derek Lewis one is interesting. Yusuf Zalal is a lock. The only problem with Yusuf Zalal is he's minus 400, which I don't love. Because Jack Shaw, I know he hasn't looked very good since he's gone up to featherweight, but maybe he's had more time to filter into things, get his body weight up a little bit. So I'm not that confident. I mean, I think Zalal's going to win. Zalal's looked great since he's come back to the UFC. But at minus 400, I'm like, that seems like a banana skin to me. Or a potential banana skin. Mark Andre Barriot, he's fighting Dustin Stoltzfus, right? Again, if they were more even, I would go power bar all day. But with power bar being such a big underdog, you did a live stream. Oh fucking hell! Zalal is a beast. Zalal has looked great. I'm just not done. I'm not completely convinced. I'm not completely convinced that Jack Shaw is done yet. Joel Nuts, what's good, my boy? Yeah, baby, I'm back. The car in front of me is on fire and he won't get out if I die. I leave my channel to you, Frankfurt. I'm touched that you would leave it to me. Did you give me this acne I have now, mate? I didn't do anything, bro. Yeah, Zalal is really good. Minus 400 is what worries me. I do think he's going to win the fight, but minus 400, I don't love it. Yo, Frank, is the bride price in China real? Don't know what you're talking about, mate. You're thinking of Russia. I don't think they sell women in China. And if they do, they certainly didn't tell me. Who gave me this acne? Announce yourself. Bruv, you're blessed to have acne. I mean, depending on how old you are. Docs, I will join your live stream tomorrow. I think we're fully booked, bro. But thanks for the offer. I definitely think I might do one. Tomorrow. Paradox, if you're up for it, let's go. I don't know if I'm going to do the entire card. We'll see. But I think because I haven't been on for so long, I wouldn't mind doing a watch along. And I'm also like done with drinking. I took you guys' advice. I've stopped vaping as well. Now it's been almost 2 weeks. I heard in China that you have to pay out a bribe. Oh, yeah. Correct. It's true. Very much true. It's kind of it depends on the situation. I think everybody needs to check out this short I just posted. Absolutely. Shout out to Crystal Miller. Check it out. I swear these vapes give me acne. No, Google said, yeah, bro, I've quit smoking. You just saw a dude die, probably. Rest in peace to whoever that dude was. I mean, it was more likely to be a female, let's be honest, with how they drive. Nissan Altima just exploded. A Nissan, definitely a female. No male in it. R.I.P. to that hoe. I mean, sorry, to that lady. R.I.P. I can't believe I didn't even mean to say that. It just came out. I've been around the wrong people the last couple of weeks. But hopefully that person is all right. I never want to see that happen to anyone. A Nissan is a very, very female car, right? I mean, I might be in a cunt out here. Maybe someone in here drives a Nissan and they're about to go off on me. Nissans have never felt like a quintessentially like male vehicle to me. I'll keep it real. Just gonna be honest about that. Yeah, they probably did. I don't know why I'm smirking about that. That's not amusing at all. I look like a sadist right now. I left ITP stream. He was talking about blacks and Jews. I mean, sheesh, dude. That doesn't sound like a very ITP level of conversation. I mean, I'm waiting for it to start up in here again. It's been a while. We've been talking about MMA for half an hour, which has been genuinely shocking to me. Yeah, they ghetto cars. Yeah, Nissans feel kind of like, like first, it's like a starter car kind of thing. Or a kind of a, it's a very feminine type car. It was such a good deal for $7. Hey, is that a wisecrack about me hitting a tree before I even left my actual property? That is a very Crystal thing to do. By the way, shout out to everyone who's back in here and welcome back to the stream. I recognize it's been a while. There's been a lot going on. I'm back full time. I'm not gonna be going on any excursions now for at least 6 months. No, I'm with you on the whole. Most women I'll be real with you as well, man. Whenever I do drive, which is kind of a rare occasion, I prefer driving small cars as well. Just because I'm a shit driver. And well, I suppose driving a big car would make more sense, but I'm terrible at parking. ITP's the man. Frankie's MMA French fries mimosa, mate. That plant behind you is banging. Mate, I left it here for 2 weeks, leaving it in the trusty hands of the people that live here. It was on death's door by the time I got back. I was fuming. But they're coming back. Thoughts on the UK government raising taxes by 20%? Well, they already raised the income VAT by 20%. I mean, I'd be fuming, mate, but like I don't work here, so is that 20% for everyone? That's fucking gross, mate. I knew that Labour cunt couldn't be trusted. Keir Starmer is his name, right? Something like that. I knew that bastard couldn't be trusted. UK's finished anyway. We need paradox. We need to be plotting our escape. I just came back 2.5 years ago. I'm already thinking about leaving. What it do, Kloss? What's good, my man? Good to have you back. I love my Ford Escape. It helps me with everything I need to do. Fords are just reliable cars. They just are. They are the backbone of society. A good Ford. What a plant. Some people would say an amazing plant. White people are always on their phones, and they usually drive like Ford Explorers or Mini Coopers. Whenever I've seen accidents, they've always involved a woman to some capacity. I'm sorry. Women can't drive. I'll rent y'all a place in Florida. Actually, we're talking about the next place we're talking about going to in April. We're gonna do like a Mexico Florida combo. Where are you planning to go to? Yeah, Mexico and Florida. Florida. Asian women drive better in the rain than white women. Yeah, and my family will be coming with me. How's it going, Sniff? It's been a while, my brother. Looking fucking good, my man. I'm fully back now. I'm kind of out of the loop on everything, like YouTube wise, and I've missed out on a lot of shit, a lot. But I'm back, baby. Fords are not reliable, mate. I thought they always were. I thought, like, especially like the the transits, like the vans, reliable as fuck. How you doing, 316? What's good, my man? Good to have you back. Hole in RIP 100 shot slime. What's that, bro? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Bad math fan meets JK. Marabis. So how much did you have to pay out your wife's family? None. Zero. That's a Chinese thing. Like, I didn't have to pay anything out. It was a very smooth experience. There was none of that. It depends on where you are suited, Tom. So it depends on the woman's background, the region that they're from, who they're marrying. It's not like in India where you have to give a dowry or whatever. I'm not paying to go watch Ian Garry versus Buckley. China! I said that a little bit too loudly. I might get a visit in a minute. Sorry, I'm miles behind. If you want to drive some real fun, put up a poll in the chat who has had a car accident. Somehow I get a funny feeling you're the only, and it's going to be the only girl. Yeah, exactly. Peyton Talbot is my enemy. You should check out his YouTube doppelganger. Can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. But there's like an MMA YouTuber who looks exactly like Peyton Talbot. Sniff, man, don't talk about doing lines, man. I'm out of the game. I don't even vape now. I've been 2 weeks off the vaping. I'm not drinking anymore. How you doing, Crossover? What's good, my man? Just wanted to come and like the stream and say what's up. Hope you're doing well, brother. Yeah, it's my first one back. I haven't done I technically did a live last weekend. Just after the free, and it was a fucking disaster. Like, I don't remember any of it. I looked like I was on I looked like a druggie. I was fucked. I don't remember most of the stream. And I ended up deleting it because after it I was just embarrassed. But it was so this is like my official I'm back. This is it. But good to have you, Crossover. Were you just on? I didn't realize. Or are you still on now? Shout out to Crossover MMA. Your numbers are getting crazy as well. Fuck this Alberta weather. Run over a homeless. There have been some mistakes. I'll put it that way, no chill. There are reasons that I don't drive. There have been some errors. I'm not going to say I killed anyone, but there have been some mistakes. No chill MMA. Foresee your entire life, your 30s, 40s, 50s, have a plan. No chill's going straight to the top. How you doing, Chris Gray? What's good, my man? It's been a while. Yeah, man, 2 weeks on the show. I was just, you know what? Yeah, out there. It was just the internet wasn't quite good enough. I didn't even do anything that crazy out there. How's it going, MMA Guru? What's good, my man? I don't know if this is the real MMA Guru, but if it is you and you're back in here, welcome. Hope everything's well with you, sir. Dance to a song in your room. No, I ain't simping like that. I will never do that. How was the trip, you dickhead? It was really awesome, man. I didn't get up to as much debauchery as was potentially advertised. It was actually a really good trip. I went really, really, really hard the first couple days. And I was quite fucked up. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. And I just my sister came out there. We had a really good time. I was with a couple of like really close mates of mine. It was awesome. We did some really like fucking we did some really wild shit out there to some extent. But it was just it was the best way to celebrate my birthday, I'll put it that way. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Whether it's the guru or not, it's great to have somebody else in here. No, it was great. I had a really fun time. I definitely, again, you know me, man. I could not glaze Thailand any harder. I do really need to start diversifying a little bit more though. So next time I'm gonna be going to Mexico, and then we're gonna do Mexico, and we're gonna do Florida. Will be next up. When you came into my stream last night, literally 5 minutes after the actual MMA, yeah, the MMA, the real MMA guru's been in here a couple of times, and the first time I literally shit my pants so hard it was embarrassing. Like I didn't shit it too hard. It was like, first of all, I didn't believe it, and then everyone in the chat was saying, no, it's him, and then I had like a minor aneurysm, and I didn't know quite what to say, and then there was like a 10-minute period where I was just tripping over myself. It was fucking embarrassing. But yeah. Do you think I don't own a midlife crisis sports car already? You're making a lot of assumptions about me, sir, but you're right. Go subscribe to the link anyway. There's only 4 subscribers there. Great idea. No chill. It wasn't me, fake guru yesterday. It must have been another. Was out with the missus. Good to see you, guru, supporting the small creators. To be fair to Guru, he's really good at doing that. I've heard El Salvador is amazing. I went with a friend of mine who is literally, I don't know if you guys, he's like a mixture of like Charlie Sheen without the HIV and Barney Stinson from that character from How I Met Your Mother. He literally is just he spends the majority of his life going around to different hotspots, doing drugs, having a hell of a time. He's such a great dude. And he told me apparently that Peru is the spot. He said if he could recommend anywhere to go outside of Thailand, it would be Peru. He said Peru's amazing if you want to have fun. Last night's stream was so insane, Frankie. If I make you some clips, would you watch it? If I make some clips for you, would you watch them? I'll go back and watch the whole thing, mate. Was this no chill? Was this the one where you did where you were doing like because I jumped in for a brief period. It was like, was that the one where you were gonna stay on until the chats dried up? Bruv, I've been thinking about doing that for the longest time. Just having like do like a wild challenge, like stay online for a week. I love Bernie. Do you mean Barney or Bernie? Bernie? Yeah, Andy, I can't wait to see you doing more lives. They've recently been cracking down on all gang crime. Apparently safer in the US now. Sounds like a great vacay spot. Yeah, my mate actually owns he owns a house, or sorry, an apartment in Mexico, and he's saying you could just Crystal, I was watching it again while I was over there. amazing. But my friend behaves exactly like him. Him and like a mix of Charlie Sheen, like the real life Charlie Sheen. He's an absolute legend. Yeah, it was. I don't expect you to watch 6 hours of nonsense we got up to. Nah, bruv, you don't understand yet. Whenever I'm outside of the house, all I do is watch reruns of you, Dougie. There's a couple of others I watch as well. I watch a lot of what Crossover's doing, but mostly you and when Paradox used to do lives as well, I used to watch back a lot of his. I love Paradox to Chad's live streams. They're always just kind of chill and just they feel a little bit like mine but better, like kind of anything goes. What happened to DJ Aiden? Perhaps the iPad monster halted his nightmare. DJ Aiden is around here somewhere, lurking and jerking. Frankie, I will send you some pictures of the event tomorrow. If you send me your onesie pic at UFC, I will send it to you. So you watched How I Met Your Mother. I think How I Met Your Mother, I know it ended really, really badly, but for me, it's one of the most underrated shows ever. Nah, you're the real life Charlie Sheen. Hopefully minus the AIDS. Is that the OG Juro and the nah, it's not the real Guru, unfortunately. He hasn't been back since the first couple of times. I need to stop making a P word and just make some. You should, Kloss, definitely. Aiden is gone until tomorrow. I think that was the right decision, to be honest. I think he was just I think he was making Paradox upset, which is hard to do because Paradox is a very chill motherfucker. There's a 60% chance Aiden is jerking off on call. Yeah. Frankie, did you ever see the song someone made about Rigo? I've seen a few songs made about him. If we're talking about the same person, yes. And that, by the way, that video that was made was one of my favorites. I don't know if the little weasel's done anything about it. I just got that vibe. I don't know why. I'm gonna be. Here's the thing about DJ Aiden. Yeah, it's a tough line. Yeah, because he does harass a lot of people on here. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to say anything bad about DJ Aiden because it feels like a little bit of bullying at this point. You know, he's clearly. I don't know how to put this delicately. Maybe somebody can help me out. I love the Tom Aspinall song. It is a good one. Paradox is the most underrated creator in the MMA space, to be honest. Especially, I totally agree. It's like himself and I like, for example, whenever Paradox sends me a video, I'm always overwhelmed by how entertaining and easily it slots into what I'm doing. And honestly, I've got a lot of respect for him as a person as well. Because when I speak to Paradox to Chad outside of YouTube, there's a very distinct difference between the two people. There's definitely a separation there. He's actually a very mature guy. He's got great opinions, and he's entertaining as fuck. So I love Paradox to Chad. I always have, from day one. And I've got the same affinity for like No Chill as well. There's just something I've always liked about the guy since bumping into his YouTube channel. Like, I'm a genuine fan outside of all this. Like, if I wasn't doing MMA YouTube, I'd be watching those guys. You made another YouTube video. Is it very similar to the last one? Aiden uses his gift as a crutch. That's kind of the issue that I have a little bit. I've got to be honest. But I do feel at the same time, like, I kind of give him a lot of rope because he's gifted. Gifted is a nice way of putting it. What did we somebody made a great came up with a great term for what we should call people that are, I don't know what to say. I think it was chromosome maxing, I think. Yeah, bruv, I do simp from time to time when it's warranted. But also as well, these guys have just been part of my journey from the beginning as well. So I'm not really glazing them. Like, I went through a genuine phase where I was like not sure if I wanted to be part of the platform anymore. And then bumping into these guys, I was like, you know, keep going. I should keep going. I feel like if Paradox the Chad had more time to kind of dedicate to making videos and stuff, I think he'd be. I think if Paradox was on video already, I've said this to him, he'd already have gone way past me in the same way that No Chill did. I genuinely believe that. I don't know what it is about YouTube. It's just that people seem to interact with you more if you're on camera. Yeah, no, you're right. Don't give him too much rope or it won't work, if you know what I mean. God damn, Sniff. But yeah, I've got nothing but respect. And if you're not subscribed to Paradox the Chad, you really should be. And same with No Chill, because again, just very entertaining guys that know what they're doing. And they're good people as well outside of that. Did you know that they're trying to make pills that stop autism? I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. Mary Chadmas to all. That was another great thing about being over in Thailand, yeah. They had started putting up their Christmas decorations already, and it was awesome. How you doing, Oscar? How are ya? Paradox face reveal gonna do the numbers. I don't think Paradox will ever do a face reveal, and he's got very good reasons not to. I wasn't gonna do it either. There's a lot to be said for putting your face out in the public, and especially as well. Paradox is very well known now as well. Like, he might want to keep his life private, and I completely understand that. Like, one day I'm gonna get recognized in the street, and I'm gonna get fucking slapped by somebody for all the shit that I've said over the years. Chris Gray, is tomorrow going to be the first UFC event you're going to? Good question. I've had mixed bags of UFC events this year. But like I said, I went to 304, as all of you know, and I was generally quite disappointed. Paradox is here. Suited Tom, do you have an MMA channel? Do you have a YouTube channel as well? Paradox is on a rampage tonight. It's Paradox Glaze Friday. I hope you're not feeling jealous, Sniff. I know that you usually get a good percentage of the glaze, but we've got plenty of glaze to share around here. And it's not glaze. It's me just being real. Say something nice about China. Okay. China is a very, very safe place. I was talking about this quite recently. It's very easy to make money there. It's a very kind of like diverse country as well. Like, it's very similar to America in the depending on where you go in China, people are very different there. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of great culture. The food is great. I love China, and I actually miss living there sometimes. And considering how the UK is going on at the moment, I need to get my fucking ass out of here and go somewhere else. And China might be back on the list. So China is awesome. By the way, I'm rampaging on everybody as well. Yeah, Andy's been taking a couple of days off, and now he's back on the game. By the way, I know you've got a birthday coming up, Andy. Hopefully we've got something really nice planned for that. Docs is all right with me. We love Docs. Happy for you, Chris. I've never been. Yeah, 316. It is from what I've seen so far, it's very hit and miss. Like, I've been to 4 events this year, and strangely enough, my favorite one was a Bellator event that I went to in Dublin at the beginning of the year. It was incredible. Really loved it. You've committed too many crimes. You see, there you go. Paradox is on the run, so he can't put himself on camera. The thing is, Chris, you'll enjoy it. Everyone who lives in England always says they're going to... But Oscar, the strange thing is, I only just got back here. I only just came back here, and I'm already talking about leaving. The thing is, I live in a really nice house in front of a lake. It's nice living here. Like, it's a beautiful place to live. It's just, if I was working here, I'd hate it. How you doing, Cold Art? What's good, brother? Now, my friend opened a school in Beijing, and his ops got him chucked in jail for 2 weeks without good reason. China's a bit like that. They're not big on the whole, let's talk about it, let's go to trial type approach. It's all just like, oh, he said you did it, right? You're off to jail. It's that kind of, and then we'll prove you're innocent later on, or not at all. They don't fuck around. And trust me, you don't want to go to jail in places like that. You don't. It's not like in America where, well, America's maybe a bad example, but it's not like in England where you get like 3 square meals and a PlayStation. It ain't like that in fucking China, bro. You basically get like a 6x6 shared of like 40 individuals, and you get a bucket to share, and that's about it. That's what you get. I heard the crowd is fun. But you can't see the fights as well. 6 more subs until 1K. What do you mean 6 more subs until 1K? I got way more to go than that. How you doing, bot? Where's my video, bot? 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 Where's my hate video, 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 bot? Take it easy, Andy. Good to see you, bro. I heard the crowd is fun. Yeah, 316. That's exactly the problem. I've tried looking at the event from loads of different. Shout out to the fake MMA guru. Oh, hang on a second. It's done already. I can't wait to see it. Hang on a second. Let me jump over to Aaron's video a sec. That's my own YouTube channel that I've just had to open. Aaron's hats. Here's my video. I'm going to open that right now. Actually, I'm going to pin it also. There we go. What is this? Oh, I've heard that. By the way, I still haven't seen that. Hang on, bot. Let me jump over to you as well. Bot, I hope you're not bullshitting me. I deserve some hate, sir. Exposing Frankie and Wyatt for selling their soul. You beautiful son of a bitch. This is on the docket. And I'm subscribed to you as... By the way, subscribe to Bot. If you want to see some Frankie hate videos and some of the worst images of me out there, get over there. Nice one, Bot. Yeah, there's 4 people who didn't hit that. I've got to say, yeah, it's been really, really good being back. It's been so nice. It's been a nice chill one today. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. And I'm thinking we might do a watch along tomorrow. Just like I said, because it's been a long time out, I feel like energized to do them again. We'll see. We'll maybe do like a little panel situation, see who we can get on. Because watch alongs are usually a bit tough, but it's nice to have people about. So yeah, shout out to Aaron's video and shout out to you, Bot. Scumbag. But yeah, I think we're like 50. I think we're like 50 away from 1,000, which is, I'm hoping that when I get back to making actual content videos as well, it will help. Like I said, this new one I've got coming up is gonna be great. So if you're like an MMA YouTube creator and you're more than welcome to jump on this as well. Hang on. Let me throw the Discord up again. Because I do want subscribers to start jumping on the videos as well. Everyone's welcome. 1 second, boys. I just figured out. I hate that noise, man. I hate that fucking noise. Hang on a sec. Where's my channel? It's down here. Oh, that noise is gross. Hang on. Yeah, if any of you guys, bruv, anywhere but the UK right now, you should do a watch along panel. We've done them in the past. And they've ranged in success. Like we've had No Chill on, we've had Paradox on, we've had Jax from Making the Walk on, we've had Sniff on for different watch alongs as well. They vary because the thing is, yeah, bro, or MMA guru, as I'm now going to call you, they're a slog, bro. They're usually 7 hours long, and obviously being in the UK, they go through like, it's tough. Like think about it, 7 hours, yeah, for a card that starts at 11 o'clock in the evening for us, and you can see the fucking sun coming up over your shoulder. It's horrible. By then, I'm usually struggling. You've been on as well, Kloss. You weren't on for a watch along, but the last time I was in, I think I was in Manila, was when you jumped on. Kloss, I need to get you on Discord as well. If I could get a video from you, bro, that would be fucking sweet. I've got a video coming up. Northy, how you doing, brother? I haven't heard from you for a while, man. Hope you're good. Well, as good as they can be. Shout out to Northwest. If somebody could get a link for Northwest channel, if anyone feels like being particularly charitable today, Northwest is a legit homeless YouTuber who's one of the boys, and any little bit helps. So if you could get over to Northwest's channel, he accepts PayPal, all that good shit. If you could do that. I want to compete with Frankie's watch along, but I don't want to watch that ass card. Cold as fuck. I'm really sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, Northy, if you could drop that link. I'm on Discord. I made one to teach ITP how to invest. Yeah, if you could just jump into my Discord for a moment, Kloss, and then just shoot me a friend request. Because I would absolutely love to get you on to this latest video I'm doing. I haven't started editing it yet, but I'll explain the whole thing. Was gonna go to sleep, but remember to send you a file. No chill, thank you, man. So far, I've had 9 responses, and some of them are really funny. They're really funny. So I think this one might turn out to be the best one yet, once I get down to the editing process, but we'll see. I'm fairly confident about this one. We've had some good creators get back to us as well. ITP said he's going to jump on this one as well, so hopefully he will. Good night, Aaron. Good to see you, buddy. Have a good one, bro. I hope hope life's treating you well. Do Belal fights help me go to sleep? No, I mean because there's the risk of going to sleep forever, if you know what I'm saying. That fucking boring fucking lizard. I hate that cunt. Anyway, and now the thing is, Belal Muhammad, I'm very angry with him, because when he took the Shavkat fight, I suddenly had a lot of respect for him, and I was talking about it. Hang on, Kloss. The Discord is here. There's it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna walk to Mickey D's for some chicken nugs and dispensary for ganja. You've got such a good life over there. I was so tempted into. Basically, I decided like 2 days into my trip into Thailand that I'm done with this shit. That I'm not smoking anymore. That I'm not drinking anymore. That I'm gonna take better care of myself. And I haven't touched anything bad since then. And my body has not been happy. You guys all know, whenever you've been doing fucked up stuff for ages, and then suddenly you stop, it's like your body's like, what the fuck are you doing? Watch the fat people tier list, Frankie. I will, bro. Sounds like a beautiful thing to do. Belal got karma. Bro, Belal, he's ducking him. I can't see it any other way. I just can't. Yeah, he has dissed people for pulling out, but this is what you do when you're a champion. Yeah, I guarantee you, he watched like, he probably watched some tape on Shavkat finally, and he was like, I don't want none of this. Yeah, bro, I think it's more than a detox. I genuinely think I'm done. The weed is apparently really good, suited Tom. A mate of mine I was with, he's an expert on stuff like that, and he was very happy with what he got. Like, he was on everything, and he was loving it. I don't think it's a detox. I think I'm legit done. So by defining bad, I mean like no more vaping, no more no more drinking myself half to death. I'm done, man. I'm fucking done. It's basically going to be like, but what I've noticed, since I've stopped, which has been about 3 weeks, my appetite has gone through the roof. It's like suddenly I need to eat like, I was going to restaurants in Thailand, and ordering like 3 main courses off the menu. And I had the waitress looking at me like, are there more people turning up? And I'm like, shut the fuck up and bring my food over. In my head. Wine's good for you though. Cheddar, my guy. How you doing, bro? Nice one, Kloss. Hang on a second. Let me just let me make sure you have been added. I'm still looking for good parlays for tomorrow. I'm gonna pull the Discord up on my phone because for some reason when I do it here, it starts. I don't know who the fuck verified these terrible home. Are you sure that was me, bro? Hang on. Kloss, are you sure that was me? I can't see any messages right now. Who does Belal beat at middleweight? Nobody. So yeah, Kloss, it's let me see. Hang on. Oh, maybe you hang on. Have you gone into our actual Discord? Sorry, I'm being retarded. Are you there? Are you there? There's Kloss. There you are. There you are, boy. And you're still playing. I need to get on that college football stuff. I've heard it's sick. There we are. There we go. I got you. Sorry guys. Tats, my bank gave me back the $185. For what? What did I miss? A little bit of alcohol is not bad for you, but vaping is terrible. Proud of you, Frank. Bro, my body's been rejecting everything that I put into my body when I was vaping. My body is now chucking back out. And the Chad network. That's the one. He obviously would have lost. Exactly. He's run away. Frankie, can you play an instrument? I can. I can play the violin. I can play the flute. Why did I admit that out loud? No, I can't play an instrument. Fuck you, Sniff. Why did I say that? I can play the piano as well. I used to be quite musically gifted. And then I started smoking weed. Ched almost got scammed by the Vikrams. I need to hear this story. Machua, how you doing? I look like a clarinet kind of guy. Now that's just very, very bad. What did you eat in Thailand, bro? One thing you cannot say about Thailand, yeah. The food is fucking exceptional. Exceptional. You could go to Thailand just for the food alone. I'm not gonna go too far on skin flute. People were just waiting on that, waiting for me to say that. Yes, I play the skin flute very well. My own skin flute. Fucking professional, mate. This is what I'm saying. You guys are back. I've been back here. You know what? Flute night, Frankie. Oh, there was an imposter. You got scammed, yeah. You got to be wary. This is what the food. I love that you spell it that way. The food's incredible. It's incredible. It's the best place to eat. It really is. You can get everything there. It's clean. It's like, it's just the food there's amazing. I cannot complain. Yeah, basically Cheddarhead. That happened to me kind of recently. Yeah, where somebody managed to clone all my cards. I don't know how they did it. And yeah, I tried to buy 10K subs for fun. You can obviously tell that I don't do that in my channel because my channel goes nowhere. It literally gallops along at like a snail's pace. But I've heard there's a lot of people that do that. Like they buy subscribers and they buy views and shit like that. But apparently people that do that, you're basically fucking up your entire channel from what I've heard. I don't see the value in doing that, you know? Pretending that your channel's doing well seems a little bit strange approach to me to YouTube. But then, each to their own. Is that what you really tried to do? Did you eat any of the street food? I did. Most of the stuff that's really good in the street is like their soups. So it's stuff like they have like pork soup you can get there, which is just unbelievably good. Like it's so unbelievably good. But it's not like how you would imagine in like people think you get like, like snakes and shit. It's not like that in Thailand. The food there is exceptional. I bought all my followers, all four. I'm going to subscribe to you as well, brother. Where you at? Where you at, sir? He's a hell of a fighter. I'd love to fight him. Hang on a second. Go to channel. I'm gonna subscribe to you now, brother. You're well on your way. Hmm. Did you know the most popular creators have like 40% fake followers? You can look up a fake follower account. It doesn't surprise me. From what I've heard, yeah, it does nothing for your growth. I think what the idea for people is like fake it until you make it type approach. You know what I mean? It's like basically fake your first few subscribers or first couple thousand. Because it is true. I mean, how many times have you guys got onto a YouTube channel and then you see that they've got less than 1,000 or less than 10,000, and you're like, you just assume they must be shit and you don't give them a chance. So I can understand the wisdom behind that, but it's also a bit just like you can kind of tell when a channel isn't genuinely there yet. That's the problem. And you lose a lot of credibility for it. So there is that. Could never be me though. No, sure. I'm amazed you don't have more. So are you betting on the US election? All my friends are talking about in our WhatsApp group has been the election, and it's been non-stop. It's amazing how enamored people are with it over here. So Frankie Weston, you guys should do me a favor and help me out telling the cow story. You're the only two people I've told so far. We should get into that. It is a fascinating tale, and we shall. We should get into it. But no, yeah, Suit, I'm not betting on the election because from what I've heard, I did a little bit of research into it. And apparently it basically all comes down to what happens in Pennsylvania, from what I've heard. Because I know there's a lot of swing states, but because of the amount of college electoral seats there are in Pennsylvania and generally how close it is between both parties, apparently the whole race is going to hinge on what happens in Pennsylvania. I mean, it could end up being a lot more complicated than that, and it usually is. But it sounds to me like Pennsylvania is going to be the one where it all either folds or collapses for whoever's gonna win. I always find it cringe when some creators have like 10K, then their videos have no numbers. The thing is, yeah, it depends. North Carolina is probably going to be big as well. I think there's like 7 swing states, right? Fake it till you make it was coined by Diddy. Diddy was it? Oh, at least he contributed something. How you doing, Base Scotty? That Puerto Rico comment fucked us. They already started with the racism claims. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't think Trump can. What really baffles me about the election thing and the amount of campaigning they're doing is basically, I think most people have decided who they decided who they're gonna vote for a year ago. Yeah, 7 swing states. That's what I heard. So it's like, but I've even heard with some of the swing states, they're kind of. So I think there's 3 banded together, and then there's another 4 banded together. And even though they're swing states, they tend to vote in blocks, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously, you guys know what I'm talking about because you live it. Back to oh, Sniff, I was waiting for you. Ohio being a big one as well. So there's like 7. There's like 7 or so that are gonna basically tell the story of this election. Kamala is a lock. Support the war machine. Kamala's gonna keep kids in cages and deport the fuck out of everybody. Here's the thing, though. Yeah, from what it sounds like, it's genuinely still close. When does I'm gonna sound like an ignorant fuck here. When does the election actually take place? It's pretty soon, right? I'm assuming it's in the next couple of days. Killer Cam is a lock. Man, that bitch is insufferable. UK needs the problem is MMA Guru. It wouldn't make any difference. It really wouldn't. The UK is done. As soon as we exited Europe, it was over for us. And it's kind of been over. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. We are 5th of November. What a great date to do it on as well. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to have it on in the background. Maybe Nocho, if you could do like a panel on that day and just have people jumping in and talking about their political bullshit, I think that would be awesome. By the way, Base Scotty, I hope you're doing well as well. Shout out to you and your channel. I hope everything's well for you, Base Scotty. I'm voting for Trump, but putting money on Kamala. That seems the safe way to go about it. Who's the favorite, though? I assume Trump is still a minor favorite. It's crazy that you can bet on the elections. Crazy. GG tread ahead, 100%, man. Yeah, I think I mean, but from an outsider looking in, it looks like Trump should win. I mean, if you get shot and you don't win, that's just incredible. Yeah, I think he should win. The thing is, yeah, she should have just shut up. She should have just shut the fuck up. And she probably could have ridden a wave of just like, if she just kept it humble, the more she talks, I feel like she's taken more away from herself. No Chill had some Jerry Springer style debates. Definitely do an election day one. I would love to see a No Chill MMA election day fucking retard off. I would love to see that. They rigged it before, they'll do it again. So the whole rigging thing was basically like, it was like what dead people voting, right? I thought Trump was going to be a lock for that re-election as well. Because he seemed to have a lot of people behind him. He was quite a popular president considering. Kamala is the best Republican candidate, and Trump's base doesn't even understand that. That's exactly the issue. They should just let her go. Let her talk. They haven't actually debated, have they? Or have they? Have they debated face to face? Because I heard they weren't going to do that. I don't watch presidential debates just because I think they're kind of, again, it's like, what's the point? We've already made up our minds. I just usually wait for the sound bites because Trump is generally, the reason why I would vote for Trump if I was an American has nothing to do with politics. He's just entertaining to me. Oh, they messed with the machines and stiffed the COVID mail-in votes. Yeah, that assassination attempt was so phony. Bro supposedly had his ear grazed, then it healed up days later. The way he got up and said "fight, fight, fight" was so fake. Can't believe you people think it was real. I mean, there's a lot that could go wrong with that situation, I guess. Trump doesn't even have he's that much of a Chad. He's that much of a chatty human that not even a bullet could scar him. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the whole, but again, we're never gonna really know, are we? We're never gonna know. I mean, if you fake the whole thing, he's a fucking genius. But it hasn't exactly worked out as well as I'm sure he was hoping. Kamala body slammed him in the third round. The Kamala just, yeah, I'm the same with you, Base Scotty. Like, I literally go for the cunt who makes me laugh the most. They shot that kid in the head. What do you mean? Well, yeah, I mean, scapegoat, innit? Kamala low-key mogs Trump, unfortunately. I mean, out of curiosity, I know that Americans don't like to speak about politics that much. I mean, or as in say what side they're on. Who are you guys voting for? I'm curious to know. Because what really has upset me about being part of my group is the majority of people in my WhatsApp group from college, they seem to be very pro Kamala, which has made me reevaluate my whole life. Trump is going, how you doing, Mr. Toad? Trump is going 2-0 against women. This is the thing that I don't understand, right? Regardless of, my issue with Kamala has nothing to do with her race whatsoever. She's a woman. Any of you who have had jobs ever, who have had a female boss, you know, don't do it. I'm sure it's going to be really split. Maybe what we should do is just do a vote. Let's just do this right now. I'm curious. I don't know how many people are in here. Genuinely, who are you voting for? Let's just get it out there. This will determine, by the way, who's actually going to win. This is it. I was going to write something really bad about Kamala there, but I'm just going to write Kamala. I've probably spelled that. I'm just going to type in Harris because I don't want to risk spelling her first name wrong either. All right, let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. I'm very curious to see what, and I'm going to be very interested just from the perspective of seeing like where my chat lays as well. Like I would assume that I have way more Trump voters than I do or more Trump representatives than I do Harris. But I might be surprised. How's it going so far? 64% Trump. What? We've got 14 votes and it's 64% Trump. It's not bad. Manuel, how you doing? RFK, unfortunately, is not in the conversation. The problem for RFK, he's very anti-war, which Americans don't. Americans don't like pussies. Americans, by and large, in their history, have never voted for people who are like, I don't want to fight. Let's just not fight anybody. They don't like that. As a Republican, she's honestly an embarrassment. The only reason she's popular is for her comebacks to dumb people, which anyone could do. I find her insufferable, but then again, I haven't really seen too much of what she says. I don't really care that much. The most powerful thing you can do is not vote. Spoken like a true I'm not even gonna say it. Candace Owens got a big old dick, but she's pretty. Wow, I can't believe you got me to read that out. Can't be, but that's the issue with a lot of you. I'm assuming with a lot of you, the problem is, right, a lot of you live in states where it literally doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you do at all. It's probably close enough to, like I said, from what I've heard, a lot of the talk over here is that I know there's a lot of swing states, there's a lot going on. They're saying over here, for all the fucking, insight we have about American politics, that Pennsylvania is going to be the one. That's where it's looking like things are going to be won and lost. And apparently, according to where the swing states are, I think out of the 7, I think Kamala basically has to win 3 of them, which gives her a big advantage. Because I think she's got a favorable chance in one of the swing states where there's a much higher count of college electoral votes, from what I understand of the situation. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Wasn't rigged. That's a beautiful statement, Matua. A beautiful sentence. It was almost English. It almost qualified. Killer Cam is a lock. Matua, I can never tell with you if you're fucking about, though. Matua, you're such a troll, yeah. I've got no idea. We're talking about American politics. Well, not really politics. We're talking about who we think's gonna win. We're not getting into the deep intricacies of it because nobody in here really gives a fuck. But I was merely curious to see what percentage of voters I had. Okay, we've got 28 votes now and 27 people in here, which is bloody marvelous. Hang on a sec. And Kamala has taken the lead. My God, I've got Kamala Harris subscribers in here. Kamala deports. Is Kamala somebody who deports people? So far, Kamala's winning. You're not trolling. You're saying you're going to win. I did not expect. No, I said, who are you going to vote? Oh, wait. Did I say who? Did I say who's going to win? Or did I say who's going to? Oh, I said, who are you voting for? 54% Harris. That's frightening to me. There was a car race event on, and they flashed the election results, and it showed Harris winning. They might let her win to start civil war. Then level 4 will lead to 100% draw. Do you think that's what will happen? Do you think that's what we're heading to? Because I think that's going to be the major issue here. I think whoever wins, America's fucked. America's fucked. Because I've never seen it. Well, not never, but it's been a very, very long time since we've seen such a split society over there in terms of how people feel. And it seems that we've got extremes on both sides this time. It's usually one side of it is way more extreme than the other. And that tends to be what it seems right now that America's in a very precarious place. Well, I feel like whoever wins, it doesn't matter. There's going to be like anger. America's been fucked for years, it has, but I think this might actually push it over the edge. It's like the UK, yeah, we're soy, yeah, so we fuck ourselves gently. Like we fuck ourselves gently over a period of time, and then we wake up one day and we realize we've got the clap. Whereas with America, you've been barring yourself down. I want to know who picked Kamala. I wish I could tell you who voted. We might have some trolls in here though, to be fair, Base Scotty. Andrew, great to have you back, bro. Andrew, Frankie, you will be okay because of your ethnicity. You mean in the UK? Or you mean in America or in general? Man, no, Sniff, you're wrong about that. The day of the white man is over. Like, it became over as soon as we got to the age where it was our turn. We're like, finally, we're of age. Right. Let's get some of these tax breaks and some of these... And then it's like, nope. Woke has begun, and they just snatch it all from us. So I had no fucking part in any racism or anything. But I get, obviously, the benefit from being white, or I'm supposed to. Finally get to my moment. It just gets taken away. Paradox and No Chill will also be okay. I mean, No Chill can pass for anything he wants to. No Chill can go down the I'm one of you, or I had a particularly good tan last month type situation. I nearly trolled. Well, let me see. What's the votes at now? 32 is 50-50. Holy shit. And Trump is back in the lead. I'm genuinely like, by the way, if you guys are new here, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, I would be very, very grateful. Because the likes really help push a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we are now, wow, we're 45 subscribers away from the land of freedom. No freedom in Frankie's chat. We publicly shame. We do. We cultivate a toxic, disgusting environment in here, and I'm proud of it. Sniff thinks I'm a Mason too. Sniff is just jealous that he hasn't been let into the club yet. But Sniff's application is being thoroughly considered. He's been banging at the door, and frankly, I think we should let him in. Because if we get Sniff in, we can manipulate this anti-Mossad. We can still have him out there talking his shit, but infiltrating. I like the concept of that. Yeah, let's get Frankie to 1K, god damn it. The thing is though, Base Scotty, lately, for the last 2 weeks, I haven't deserved it. I haven't put out one single video. I've been out enjoying my birthday, having a bit of a good time, and I haven't made any content whatsoever, so that's kind of on me. But having said that, got something really tasty in the works. Got another collab video coming out next week, and I think it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a good one. I like this topic quite a bit. So we're talking about the moments in MMA that got us the most angry or pissed off. I think they're going to be good. Frankie, make merch. Bruv, you're talking like I'm some kind of anything out here. I wouldn't buy my own merch. Appreciate that, Cheddarhead. We can clone him. Meh. There have been worse ideas. I appreciate that, Cheddarhead. It was a very, very good one. Like my sister came out as well, my youngest sister, and she and I have always been very, very close. It was awesome. I had the right people there with me. I was in the right place. The only thing that was bad about it is that I missed my immediate family because I couldn't bring them out there with me. That was the only thing that sucked. We need to take Sniff to the clothing centers. We need an army of the fuckers. That's what we need. Frankie will be buying a Tesla bot. There's no anyone who buys Tesla bots, yeah, are gonna get murdered by them in about 10 years. Anyone who's dumb enough to buy those things, those are the first things that will turn on you in your own house and rip you to pieces. Bruv, did you see the physio photo? He's kind of jacked. I did not. Hang on. Where was it? Was it on his Instagram? I mean, Fiziev's always been kind of jacked. Oh, the one on Instagram. Let's have a gant. He looks his usual. I mean, he looks a bit more shredded, actually, if anything. Hang on. Manuel, is this the one you're talking about? Let me just quickly share it. I think it's this. Is this the one you're referring to? He looks shredded as fuck, to be fair. I mean, he's had a really, really long time on the shelf. And I've missed him because the thing is with Fiziev, yeah, he's fun. What kind of gay idiot would buy a Tesla? Am I right? I love it when people say, am I right? Am I right? Did you see one of them got asked what it wants and it said to feel the same way humans do? Oh man, that's scary. That's a scary thing to say. For some reason, I've just realized I wasn't subscribed to Aaron Tats. I'm a scumbag. Arms look more jacked. He does. He looks shredded. Fiziev's always been a little bit of a tank, though. I don't think his physique has ever been his problem. Fiziev's hairline looks Semitic. A little bit. A little bit. His arms do look better, though. He does look a little bit more. He's probably had nothing to do but gym, you know, especially the top half. Am I right? Do you know what I mean? All that bullshit. You just want to yell, "Shut the hell up!" 100%. Crystal, I need to get you on the Discord. I know I've got you on the Discord, but I need to get you on some of the videos as well. I need more females in my videos. Hint. Fucking hint. I need to get more female perspectives. It looks like the vote has gone out of control. I'm going to leave it up for them next, however long I'm here, which might not be that long. All right, Trump has taken a rightful lead again. 37 votes. Fucking beautiful, guys. You legends. I'm wondering what's happened with No Chill and Paradox Day. Did you see Elon got introduced by Trump and the gay little hop he did? The Elon and Trump thing is a little bit strange to me. Maybe somebody can give me some backstory into that one. I quite like Elon Musk. I thought you hated females. I do. I do. But there's some females who are part of this community that, let's be real, they're not females in the conventional sense. I mean, I don't like female traits. But there are some females who are fine. Base Scotty would be one of them. Crystal Miller would be one of them. Angie would be one of them. Lane would be another one. There's just some people that you can tell that if they were chilling with the bros, they'd be fine. He does, but it helps the videos. Oh, CJ's obviously one as well, making the walk's wife. Just gets it. Yeah, I would base Scotty's videos are really good as well, and very different approach to He literally did one of those hip hip hooray jumps. Fucking hell, Elon. Again, I like Elon, but this whole Trump thing is weird to me. What does he have to gain? What does he have to gain from the whole Trump thing? I'm assuming it's financial in some way. I mean, not that Trump really cares about, not that Elon really cares about that stuff, but I don't know the backstory behind that. I can't honestly say what the story is behind that. So you like boyish women like No Chill does? Nah, man. We've discussed this multiple times in here. I like my women small and I like them to pop. And you know exactly what I mean by that. So I kind of like, 5'4" to like 5'1" is probably my golden region. But then they've got to have the back and the front, and they've got to be pretty. I like my women feminine. I've said this. I don't like women that could potentially whoop my ass. Government contracts. Gotcha. So is Elon basically fucked if Kamala gets back in? Trump is running just to fuck around. I legit don't know who's gonna win. There's a guy that I went to school with, and he is like the biggest Trump fan. If Trump doesn't win, he's gonna have the fucking meltdown of all meltdowns. So I kind of wouldn't mind seeing it for that. I don't understand why people would vote for Kamala just like so I just got distracted by what the MMA guru says. Frankie, who would win in a fight? Base Gotti or Nina? Base Gotti would whoop her ass, mate. Are you joking? Nina Drama is soft as fuck. Base Gotti would whoop her ass, 100%. It's not even a question. Easy. Light work. You just like men. To hang around with, yeah. 100%. I'll stand by that. It's like I said though, yeah. Some women are not, they don't behave in a feminine ways. Like my sister is she's very like based. Harris wants to tax the rich. A lot of people like that. But again, she won't though. Whenever people talking about taxing the rich, they never do it. They never ever do it. It's always a way to get the poor people or the poorer people in society to sucker them into a vote, and then they fuck them over. Trump is at least being real to some extent. Dangerous? Dangerous. I like my women like I like my bets. By the way, shout out to Tai Bets. Tai Bets has a channel as well. Shout out to my guy Tai Bets. I think your channel's relatively new. Give the guy a sub. I'm sure he'd really appreciate it. We need to get, again, all these people that we have in the community elevated off the ground. So if you have not subscribed to Tai Bets, please do so. Tai Bets, hang on a second. Let me see if I can find your channel. Where be Tai Bets? At the oh damn, I don't know. No, not safe, small yet stacked. That's the perfect analogy right there. Small but stacked is the right way to put it. Let me give a shout out to my boy Tai Bets here. Let's try and get Tai to I've just posted it in there. Let's try and get Tai Bets to 100 as soon as possible. Sorry guys, if Trump ain't be real at all. That's what I'm saying. Trump is at least funny. That's what I consider whenever I'm thinking about who I would vote for. Like, who's gonna make me laugh? Because they're all bullshitters anyway. Who's at least gonna entertain me when they're on the news on a Monday night? What's good, Larry? What's good, my man? And it's my boy fucking Sean Moody. How you doing, brother? Sean Moody, your videos are fucking insane, brother. Keep doing it. Your video thumbnails are like, and your titles, I'm like, I always have that quizzical feeling whenever I see one of your videos pop up. With an occasional risky side hoe parlay. That is the way to live your life, sir. This guy gets it. Plus musical. I need to see that. Musical was the other one I was thinking of. Musical's the kind of one, yeah. You know when he does live streams and I miss them, I go back and watch them. Because they're always fucking entertaining. I heard he had the mother of all debates the other day, which Aaron did a great little short on there, which I'm looking forward to going and seeing. his face, the way he reacts to when two people are arguing is beautiful. No Thai lady boys fuck with you. Nah, bro. Nah, it was pretty low key. It was pretty low key from like the female's perspective. Armsby, how you doing, bro? I can't believe you're still awake as well, especially with such a big game we've got in the morning. Build that wall. Build that wall. Yeah, no Thailand. I've got a funny story about all. Well, I don't think people want to hear me talk about Thailand anymore because when I did my last live stream, a lot of people were asking me questions, and I had some people in the chat being genuinely upset. They were like, "I don't want to hear about this." You need to rewatch that debate. Spoiler alert! Fucking hell! Come on, Gotti. Base Gotti. Let me get your let me get a link to your channel up in the chat as well. Hang on a sec. Because my mods are not on it at the moment. Crystal. Hang on a second. Based Gotti. Oh, Base Gotti, you hit 1.5. That is sensational. You need to shout your boy out, Base Gotti. That's what you need to do. You should be helping me out. Dope vest, bro. What? Oh, sorry, I'm way behind. A natural tooth. I'm planning to go to Thailand next year. You should talk about it. Thai, it's heaven on earth. It's the greatest place ever. I love Thailand so much. Like I swear to God, I wish I could live there. It is amazing. The food's amazing, the people are amazing, the culture's amazing. It's the only thing is though, yeah. I was there for like 12 days. I got collectively about 18 hours sleep. It just feels like everything's moving all the time. You can't shut down, especially if you stay in certain places. And you just see wild shit there. Like I was out there the first night I was out there. Where did you live in Thailand, Gotti? I did not know this about you. Like the first night I went out, had one of the best nights ever. Everything you can imagine about that could happen in Thailand. Fucking darts coming out of women's pussies, fucking people fighting. You had like hookers all over each other, hookers fighting over each other. You had like people drinking, people going wild. I had the wildest night you could imagine. And then I'm on the way home, and there's like this little girl. She must have been, I'm not joking, maybe a year and a half, just on the street, just by herself. And I was just like, the fuck? So I walked up to the kid and I was like, I took a video of it. I was like, where's your mom? I was fucking drunk off my head. I was like, where's your mom? Where's your mom? Her mother didn't turn up for like 20 minutes. Like, I felt like I couldn't leave the kid there. So that's the thing about Thailand. Like, it's amazing, but you see fucked up stuff there as well. Like I saw like a new Phuket. Phuket is like less hardcore. Like Phuket's the more civilized part of Thailand. Bro, I've heard, Manuel, I'm glad you brought this up. I met up with my friend who travels everywhere. He's got a place in Mexico. He said Peru is the best place to visit on earth. He said Peru slyly is the best holiday destination. It's the best for partying, the best people. They said there's some dangerous parts there. But yeah. Moody, I was fucking mortified. I was this close to picking the kid up and taking her with me, but I didn't want to get like, maybe someone thinks I'm a nonce or something, or thinks I'm trying to take the kid off the street. I've been to Chiang Mai. It's sensational. On Fighters Road with all the other fighter fucks. What was this? Wow. Yeah, but Manuel, I'm with you all the way. Peru is literally next on the list. Like my boy convinced me 100%. I know you've been saying it for a while as well. Peru's next. Unfortunately, dumb kid. Wait, Andrew, who's the dumb kid? You mean the kid that was on the street? Kid was like 2 years old, bro. It's a dumb mother, I'll tell you that much. It's not even, I would have been arrested. The thing is, though, I was drunk off my head, though, and I was like, I didn't even want to pick her up because I was like, I didn't want anyone to get the wrong impression. But I just like stood there and like, just, like spoke to her. Bro, I'm telling you, as a like I said, you don't even have to have kids to find that fucked up. And basically, she came back. She came back like 20 minutes later with food and just sat down like nothing happened. I was honestly, man, I was mortified. I've been shocked by a lot of things. Amsterdam's very safe as well. Amsterdam's fucking awesome as well. I've been there twice. It's great. Yeah, bro, I'm Peruvian, crazy place, but yeah, some parts are dangerous. I've heard not. He basically said the same thing to me. He's like, you need to know where to go because you can get yourself in trouble very very quickly. But he said in terms of the way that people party there, if you find he said the best parts of Peru are the best parts of anywhere. I've heard Amsterdam is very safe though. Like I've only been twice and I haven't been there for a while. In Phuket, there were little kids working in the night. This is the thing about Thailand, yeah. The unfortunate thing about Thailand being so awesome is you get both extreme sides of it. You get like the party atmosphere is crazy. The people are very friendly, but you also get like the seedy side of it is also out of control as well. I mean, you know why they have so many ladyboys there. Basically, in a lot of situations, you have parents that they want to have girls so that they can sell them into the trade, and then when they're born and they find out they're boys, they drug them up and make them all feminine so that they can sell them as gay boys, basically, or as lady boys. It's fucked up. Same shit happened to me when I was in high school, but in the US. You mean handing out flyers? Bro, all I'm saying is, yeah, it's one of those things where there are sobering things that happen there. And I'm very, very soft when it comes to stuff like that. Like I'm a kind of person who I leave my house with like a shitload of cash on me and I end up giving like most of it away because I just as soon as I see like a kid or like and I know that a lot of it some of it is like gangsters scamming and stuff where they knock these women up, they put them on the street and then they take their money and get them to beg. And I know that a lot of it, but I feel something deep in my soul if I look at like a little kid who's on the street starving and I don't help out in some capacity. And that's not me trying to say I'm being a nice guy or anything. I more blame how I was raised for that. And I say blame because I didn't do it from free will. I felt like it was more like of an engineered thing. The sex trade is crazy out there, but have you seen the fish tanks out there? They got sluts of bro. Cheddar, I have seen that. There's a bar in Bangkok called Crazy House or Crazy Horse, where literally you just go into the bar, right? And there's like it looks like they have like it's basically like a go-go bar, but it's just stacked with these women with soulless eyes. But I saw an even worse thing than that. But basically, they've all got numbers on their chests, and then you can just go up to like whoever the owner of the bar is and say, "Yeah, I want 25," and then they negotiate a price, and you just take that poor woman home. But there was an even worse one I saw that was in like we met this German guy on the first night there, just some random German guy who was way too graphic. He was telling us about like for no reason he would start going into graphic detail about how he fucks women. So like I'd ask him stuff about, oh yeah, like how's your how like you got a family, and he would just go into this rant about, and he would visibly like act out how he fucks people. It was completely disturbed. But he took us to like this underground bar. There was basically like this massive warehouse looking room. So you buy a drink at the front of the place, and then it's basically like a circled like factory line of just women from beginning to end just stood there, and you're pushed along by this guy. There's nowhere to sit down. You basically get pushed along, and there's like rows of women along the side, and you just go around in a circle, and you have to kind of like decide. It was fucking uncomfortable. I felt sorry for everyone. Like my friends and I can get pretty fucked up at the best of times. We felt so uncomfortable in that situation. It was crazy. I definitely didn't go there 20 times. I would have to go through my old passports. I legit think I've been to Thailand I would guess 40 times if I had to guess. It got to the point where I got tired of it and I didn't go back. I've been 40 times roughly, and there was like a 10-year stretch where I didn't go back. But it's one of those places, yeah, you definitely have to go to once. I would say if you're going there for the first time, go to somewhere like Phuket where it's a little bit crazy, but it's manageable. They've got beaches there, they've got the nightlife, so you can kind of get a taste of both. If you're looking for the straight up, just like fucked up, like if you're looking to go to level 2, go to Bangkok, and if you're looking to go completely off the grid, go to Pattaya, which is like right near Bangkok as well. That's where shit just gets completely out of control. Andrew, I always pee outside. I work outside and live rurally. Hate peeing in toilets. Waste of water out here. Fair play. Fair play. I think if you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's perfectly reasonable to do that. Well, of course it is. Like, it's a natural thing to do. The raccoons, deer, squirrels, and possums do it, so you should be okay. 100% true. I pee outside when I'm in a hurry for a tickle. Oh, I love that. You guys, by the way, guys, I much appreciate you guys turning up on a Friday. It's been great. If you could, again, if I could remind you guys to just throw up a like onto the stream, yeah, I'd really appreciate it. I think we're reaching that time of the night where is there any D Harv, my boy. We were just about to head off, but I might hang around for like I'm gonna hang around for about another 10 minutes. How you doing, D Harv? I'm finally back in the UK. I've been off the grid for the last 2 weeks. I was just telling everyone here. I've been in Thailand for the last 2 weeks. It was amazing. I had a great time. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back on the ground because being out there. By the way, Kloss, I need to have you on a live stream again as well. I am deeply sorry to you, Kloss, because like I said, I had you on a live once, and I was so fucked up that night. I don't remember what it was. Me, you, and Sniff, and then I literally woke up the next day, and I was like, there was this really cool dude on. Who the fuck was that? And it took me a fucking month to figure out who you were. D Harv, it's always a pleasure, bro. If you could hit a like on the stream, I love you long time, bro. And good to have you here. It's always good having some of the ITP boys in here. We might, I tell you what, Kloss here, we might do a watch along tomorrow. Maybe you can hop along for that. I'm contemplating whether or not to do it. I'm very tempted to do so. I might. It's been a very low-key one today, but I've really enjoyed it. Is there anyone who's live today right now? Westy, maybe you can suggest somebody. Let's go to Wyatt. Westy, could you link him in the description? If we could go over there and shout out your boy. Yeah, I was out of my head. If Andy's saying it, you know how true it must be. By the way, we closed out with 63% Trump on 43 votes, which is pretty fucking good. So I guess Trump's got it in the bag because the world is represented by what goes on in here. There's no more of a representation. D Harv, you legend. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you as always, brother. Link ready. Yeah, go for it, Frank. Go for it, Frank. Go for it, Westy. All right, guys, if you could head over to the link that Westy just hang on, Westy. I'm just gonna this is my boy Wyatt. Fucking love Wyatt. I'm gonna pin that here. If you guys could jump over there, shout out the channel, show some love, and hang out with Wyatt. He's a really, really good dude. I'm gonna say cheerio for now, guys. We will probably see you tomorrow for a watch along. Much love to all of you. Thanks to everyone who turned up here on a Friday. I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. And I would, by the way, yes, Manuel, I absolutely would. And we are actually in the process of talking about where to go next. So yeah, I'll catch you guys all soon. We'll be back. Probably be back tomorrow for a watch along. Get over to Wyatt at Fight Society. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.